This video will show you how to create a SMS pop-up that is not smart opt-in. As a reminder, if you are using Klaviyo and you do have any type of a paid account for SMS, be sure that you go to our website and follow our other tutorial for SMS opt-in. You can go to our website by going to globe-group.com, navigate to tutorials along the top, and then select our tutorial titled How to Create SMS Smart Opt-in Pop-up through Klaviyo. So you will only be creating this type of a pop-up if you currently have an unpaid SMS account. So that means that you are currently in the build-out phase or in the trial period. We're going to navigate to Sign Up Forms on the left-hand side, and then we are going to click on Create Form. Under here, we are going to click on Collect Phone Numbers. And as a reminder, we only want to be collecting SMS on this. We do not want this to be a two-step process. If it is a two-step process, that will decrease our conversion rate by almost 30%. We're going to select this one here. And then we can just title that whatever we want. Today is the 26th of February, so I generally put the date and then SMS pop-up. And then we will also leave our teaser on. Select Create Form. The first thing that you'll want to do is decide on your discount. Traditionally, 10% does just as well as 15%. 20% obviously converts higher, but at the end of the day, it also is more detrimental to your profit. As a standard, we use 10%. First, we're going to click on the teaser and ensure that this actually reflects the discount offering. We are also going to remove this package unless it is on brand for your business. And then ensure that this is within your text. So for instance, if you currently we use Cardo, and Cardo is not in here. So what we will do is select Add Font. We will type in Cardo. And then be sure that you select which fonts you would like to import because you can't go back and do this step again. Just to be safe, we're going to import all three. And then we're also going to select a web safe font. In this instance, we can do Georgia. One thing you also want to pay attention to is be aware if lowercase or uppercase is more on brand for your business. For instance, we use a lot of capitals. And so we're just going to keep this in all caps. We are going to allow it to be a corner. This is more on brand for us. We like to use angles. If you are someone that likes the circle look or the rectangle, those are also available. And then you will also choose the size of it as well as its positioning. When it comes to positioning, this is also very important because you want to ensure that this is not being covered up by any other pop-ups or that no other pop-ups are underneath this one. And we are going to have it only show after the form is closed. The last thing that we want to do is have a user come to our website and immediately have that pop-up out in their face or have that teaser there automatically. We are also going to allow them to have the close button. Now we're going to address the actual pop-up. We do not recommend having an image on a pop-up because you want the images on your website to actually be the highlight. And the reality is that they're going to navigate to a page that they were originally interested in. So you want them to maintain captive by having the product or the collection they were interested in behind here. So for that reason, we are going to delete this one. And then we are going to click into our text block. Once again, we are going to ensure that this is on brand. So we're going to add in Cardo. And then directly underneath that, we are going to write when you sign up for our text club. And we're going to center that. The pop-up that we're building today is just going to be a very clean, high converting pop-up. Next, we will go to our SMS disclosure, and we need to ensure that each of these are linked. If these are not linked, you will need to go into your SMS settings in Klaviyo and populate links or privacy policy and terms within Klaviyo itself. You will want to keep this a darker color, or you can make it a lighter color against a dark background, but either way, this has to have good contrast to stay in compliance with TCPA. We are going to delete this button. And the next thing we are going to do is make this button to be on brand and ensure that it's taking the correct action. So we are going to say we want them to subscribe via SMS. And you will want to double check your opt-in keyword. Unless it has been changed in Klaviyo, the standard is join, and join is the opt-in keyword that your account automatically comes with. And then here we are going to click to sign up. And we want to ensure that our button actually matches our website. So in order to do that, we will go to one of our products. And you can see here that our product has just a black button with white type. So we are going to mimic that over on our sign up form. So our font, we are going to keep white. We are going to adjust this to Cardo. We are also going to make this all caps since the buttons on our website are all caps. Our button style, we are going to make black. And you'll notice that on our website, there was not any rounding of the edges. We're going to go in here and we are going to adjust this to be 0. Also going to make this a little bit smaller. We're not going to add in a button color, and we are going to keep this no thanks here. The next thing you'll want to make sure that you do is create a flow that gives the person the 10% off itself. And you can do that just through the welcome flow that's standard in Klaviyo, or you can add it into your automated responses within Klaviyo. And lastly, we are going to click on targeting and behavior. This will decide when we want it to display. So the form is going to be displayed based on rules, and we're going to wait between 5 and 10 seconds. And then down here is also very important. So after a visitor closes this form, we don't want it to show again for how many days. So this will depend on your brand and the frequency of your visitor. We generally recommend between 5 and 10. And then you'll always want to have this selected. Don't show again if form was submitted or if URL button was clicked. And we are only going to have this display on mobile only. We are also going to allow them to click on the outside of the form to close. From here, we will select publish, and this will make the pop-up live on your website.